I am a Bulgarian. I am the people. I'm not the big.
Freedom! Now! Now! Now!
Alright, now welcome to Where Hip Hop is Dead. King of Pop, Drop, Swan Flu, Flies, Presidents, Barack. Dream recognized, seeds to the plot. Bomb synchronized, Kim Jong's watch. Unemployment rise, hire more cops. Lord of the Flies, piggies on top.
The Freedom Rider.
Arizona Bay, I tell you the truth, the verses came to me like as a sign of the times, you know, everything was just happening at the same time. As you can tell by the way the song comes together, it's just relevant about what's going on right now in the world that we're living in right now. How it came together for me is I was down by Big Sprox when we recorded a dub over Elevators, Outkast joint. About 8 bars in, Adam Bomb stopped me. I never got stopped in the booth, but Adam Bomb stopped me, said, yo, we gotta make a joint out of that. I was blessed. 2 twos, Sprox did his magic. He made one of those beats as you know what it is, as Big Sprox does. And like a week later, Adam Bomb, Frankie Payne on the song. It was a joint. It's a classic. Hope you dig it.
Basically, I completely bit Franz Thomas's pattern. As soon as I heard it, this is for the first time I actually wrote down his verse, and then I left a space in between every one of his lines, and I did my lines right in between. So if you ever play my verse right after his, you can see I manufactured it exactly as his went. I was hoping Jugs did the same, and he ended up doing the same. After that, we was looking for the title of the record, and came up with a bunch of ideas because the song doesn't really have a hook. We didn't want to go and get it, which is the one thing we all said at the end. And I'm a big fan of comedy, so we sat around talking about comedy one day, and a story from Bill Hicks where he's talking about everything that's wrong with the world is pretty much manufactured and can be traced back to Los Angeles and California. And eventually, one day, that whole thing will shatter and disappear off into the ocean, and the only thing that'll be left will be Arizona Bay, which is pretty much the peacefulness after all the havoc is gone. So that's basically what the title came from. And that's my big contribution to it because I completely bit everything else. So, you know, shouts to everybody else on the record for making my job easy.
I can't even remember what I was doing on that day, but I know I had to go through and go check Sprox, I guess, to pick up a beat or one of my tracks that I recorded over there or something. For some reason, I was heading over there in the day. And I got over there and, you know, Franz and Bomb were there, and I could hear the beat. You know, and I was sitting down there for a second charging up my phone, and I started to hear the pattern that the man had come with, and I was like, geez, like, what is this? Like, it immediately got me excited because the pattern was just so weird and so intricate because it changed so much and fluctuated throughout the entire verse. You know, right then and there, you know, the man were like, yo, I think we need a third person on this track, and, you know, boom, I was like, listen, man, Sprox, just give me the beat. You know, and let me start up my thing. So I took the beat home, and you know, I just started to meditate on that. You know what I mean? And I started to really take it in, and then I just got into the intricacies of, like, you know, how we need to see the code and how, you know, Neo was able to escape from the Matrix, escape from that mental trap by being able to see the code. You know, and then just touching on different intricacies of just the lifestyle that we're all trapped in. You know, and how that reflects and how the consequences reflect on our day-to-day life. So, I mean, Arizona Bay is definitely one of my favorite tracks. It's a huge tune, whether it's the lyrics, whether it's the combination of artists, you know what I mean, whether it's the beat, the subtleness of it. There's so many intricacies. It's an amazing track. Big tune.
The Freedom Rider.